right. Well, this might look a little bit different than where we were cooking last time, but I'll be honest with you. The producer of the show got a little bit lazy and decided to do it at his house today. So, welcome to Casa Rivera. This is the elegant microwave. It's a Whirlpool, so that's how you know I'm a chef. I'm not actually a chef. But today we're going to be cooking a steak. Well, kind of. Originally, I was going to make a steak gyro, but I forgot to get the pita bread and also the feta and also a lot of other ingredients. So we're not going to talk about that, okay? Matter of fact, I forgot we even discussed that. So I guess today, what I really wanted to talk about was burning out, because that's how I feel. I feel burnt out. And what I realized is, shit, sometimes we all want to do too much, and that's more than fine. It's just we gotta remember that we're human, you know? We're not robots. Yeah, forget about that. Man, smell this. I know you can't smell it, but chef's kiss, because I made it. But in all reality, burning out is something that happens to all of us, and it's more than fine if it ever happens to you. The one thing I say you gotta remember is just to stay calm, and that you're human, you know? It's okay to relax, and it's okay that you can't get everything you want to get done at once, because let me tell you, it's fucking hard. I shouldn't curse. They're gonna demonetize me. I'm telling you. You see this? This could be you. But I was out with my friends yesterday. We went out to the beach. Fun beach day. Let me tell you, if you've never been to a beach with your friends, having a couple beers, you're missing out. I'm sorry. What are you doing with your life? Going to college? Who needs that? Just become a stripper, like the rest of us. No, but if you hear any a few paws in the background, that's because my dogs are down there trying to eat whatever I'm cooking, even though little do they know I'm just seasoning the steak. But yeah, I guess let's dive right into it and just start yapping, right? It's like it's a yapping podcast or whatever. Sorry. Yeah, you like that, don't you? I might cut that, edit that to be a little quicker. Don't worry. But really, I guess what I want to yap about right now is just life being difficult, like everybody else's. You know, starting this podcast was actually a lot more work than I thought it would be. And it's not that I'm really mad about it, it's a good type of work. And I guess our topic for today, we're going to come up with it on the spot. Choosing what you want to do with your life. Yeah, let's talk about that. You know, keep it light. But that's one of my biggest struggles I've noticed, is choosing what I want to do with my life. You want to know why? Because there's so much we could do with our lives. You could be an influencer, you could go to college, you could go into the trades. And the fact of the matter is that they're all equally as good of an option. The one thing is, it may not be a good option for you. That's the sad, but also not happy fact. I'd say more like not glorious fact. I don't know what I want to say. We're just going to say happy fact. Keep it simple like that. But yeah, there's so many things you could do, and the one thing I could tell you is just you have to try things. You really do. Shh. Move. That was my dog. She was in the way. Filming is more important than my dog. No, I'm joking. My dogs might be a little bit more important than you guys. But it's really difficult, and One thing that sucks, in my opinion, when we all go to school, they don't really teach you what you want to do with your life. I feel like school is really good for people that are good in school. Meanwhile, the rest of us, like maybe say you and me, we need to get a little bit creative because you know what? We got that crazy mind in us that always wants us to do more. But it's nice because although school I don't think is the route for me, or maybe it is. I'm still in school. I'm going into dental hygiene right now. But as I've been talking through with my therapist, I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket because you need to try more than one thing to figure out what you'd like to do with your life. And yeah, it gets overwhelming. And let's get back to the topic that I was talking about earlier, because for some reason it just connected right now, like two car crashes, like two DUI drivers. When you try so much, you burn out, which is what happens to, I think, every 21-year-old or any 20-year-old in general. We want to try so much that we get tired. And the crazy thing is, dealing with a burnout from being tired and trying to find out what you want to do it's difficult as fuck to deal with. That's it. You want to know why? Because you're not going to really stop those burnouts. You just got to learn to live with it. Learn to understand that your body has a limit. Fuck, we almost spilled the rice. Your body has a limit. And you know what? It's a good thing because it teaches you to enjoy other aspects of your life, which I feel is very contradictory to what many people think. Especially with social media, we all talk about that grind, about being number one, or you have to do this and that, do stock market, even though I fucking hate this. I don't know shit about that. I just fucking cook. And also, completely unrelated, with the power of editing, the camera's gonna move right there. You ready? 3, 2, 1. God, I hope my phone isn't dead. No, she's not. She's still going. Boom. You guys are here? What the fuck? Okay. So now we're gonna be cooking the steak. You smell that? It's nothing. Because we're not cooking, dumbass. Not yet. Well, burning out. I keep going back to this topic because I think it's very important to talk about. You're gonna burn out eventually, or maybe you already have. Heck, if you're listening to this, you probably burnt out like 50 million times. And we all have our own ways of dealing with it. And mine is finding yourself again. And I know how earlier we were talking about burning out as a part of you. Now you need to learn what to do, or not learn. Sorry, I'm not a professor. I'm not gonna fucking lecture you guys. No. What you need to do, or what helps me control my energy, or not my energy to say, more like my motivation. Yeah, motivation. Because I feel like that's what burning out is. Yes, energy wise, you completely are exhausted. But I feel like the worst part about burning out is your motivation. You want to know why? Because whenever I burn out, at least, my motivation just plummets to shit. It really does. I'll be honest with you, and it's fucking horrible. Ooh, should I baste these or should I just cook them? No, fuck it. We're gonna baste. You guys are gonna see Carlos baste for the first time. Put a shit ton of butter in there. Okay, shit ton. Like I mean a shit ton. Like you just ate Taco Bell a shit ton of butter. God, I hope you could see this. Please tell me you could see this. But anyways, back to the topic in hand. Fuck, I'm all over the place today. I'm sorry, guys. If you stuck through this and you're watching it, you know what? Smash that subscribe button. No, I'm joking. But if you do, I really appreciate you because I am starting this and it's a learning curve. You know, I'm not perfect at it yet, but I'm hoping to be. But it takes time, and I'm more than willing to wait. Not wait, but push through. Well, anyways, one thing that helps me regain my motivation from burning out is doing something you enjoy. Mainly a hobby, and I know before I always go back to this. Hobbies really are what make life worth it, okay? They just are. You can't, I don't think there's any way you could tell me that there's no way hobbies help you make life worth it. There's no way. Because I feel like they help you reconnect with who you are, to essentially come back to why you're doing what you are, why you're going to school, to say why you're maybe working 3 jobs. If you are, props to you. 2 jobs, fuck, that's a lot. Or maybe you're a student and you're a full-time worker. That's difficult. You know, good for you. So I know I did not heat this pan up enough. Anyways, you know, another unrelated thing. Don't ever cook with a white shirt. You know, the bear makes it look cool. It's not cool when you feel like you're losing all your shirts because you keep getting them dirty. You don't. Actually, what am I doing? This isn't like an actual steak. Yeah. But just finding a hobby that you like really helps. And finding a hobby is also difficult too. But what was I going to say? Depending on who you are, I think it can help you narrow what your hobby is, mainly by, for example, let's say you're an extrovert. You'd want to steer towards hobbies where chances are you're talking to more people, where you're essentially communicating with people and just having a good time with others. For me, I'm not really extroverted. I'm a weird in between. I think it's a spectrum. We're all on that spectrum. I'm introverted, but I can be extroverted. And I feel like there's probably many people out there like me. But the best way I can describe it is I don't like hanging out with people and I don't like talking to people. But I can. And I'm good at it too. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to toot my own horn. But I could talk somebody's ear off. As you can tell by me talking your ear off. Oh shit. This is not turning out good. Yeah, I'm not actually a chef. I'm just a home cook that's trying to learn to cook more, which is another reason why I started this podcast. But anyways, back to the matter at hand. If you're an introvert, do hobbies that are more, I wouldn't say isolating, because you need something that helps you reconnect with yourself, not disconnect. Now, why am I saying this? Because I feel like an introvert, a lot of people like to play video games, because I love them. I need to stop cursing, but I fucking love them. Listen to my shifts. Mikey, you see this? So good. But anyways, video games are fun, but I feel like they disconnect you from your life and the real world. Which, yes, is nice every now and then. I won't deny it. It is. But what you really need to do is, well, sorry, ADHD is not helping me out right now. I can't talk and cook at the same time. The fuck? But what you really need is something that helps you relieve your thoughts. What do I mean? Like drawing, maybe doing a craft, clay, welding. If you like welding, I know welding is definitely not for everyone. I say this because I weld, and I could tell you one thing for sure. You could tell the people that weld and don't weld. The ones that do have lung cancer. I don't have lung cancer yet. But yeah, introverts. I wish I could give you more advice. I really can, but it's difficult there for us. I'll be honest with you. Skating is a good one. Skating by yourself, cruising, ooh, feels amazing. Plus, it gets you out of your comfort zone. That's what I recommend for my introverts. Skating. And if you see my last episode, you know I like skating. Side note, don't ever cook with a spoon. Get actual cooking materials, guys. Don't do as I say, not as I do. Okay? Ooh, why am I such a good cook? I think. I actually don't know. We might just edit out these awkward clips where I'm not talking. Matter of fact, that will be it. But anyways, burning the fuck out. Yeah, I'm burnt out a little bit. So if this episode isn't the best, I'm sorry. But you know what? We can't be a 10 out of 10 all the time. We can't be our Instagram selves all the time. That's a good quote. Carlos quote of the day. We can't all be our Instagram selves all the time. Because we can't. And I know I keep going back to this, but it's just maybe because I'm not a big fan of social media, says the guy starting a podcast. But yeah, I'm not. I don't like texting. I really much rather you talk to me in person, and even then, I don't like talking to people. I like being alone. It's that introverted inside of us, you know? Hmm. This would go so good on a gyro, but I fucked up. Okay. I'm just edit some of this out. It's probably gonna be a really short podcast today because it will be. I'll let future Carlos deal with that. Ooh, new tangent, new yapping topic. Future self. I love my future self, and you should too. You want to know why? Because they do all the work for our lazy present self. But if you really want to get a little bit serious, we should all be present all the time. But it's impossible. With meditating, I've learned that being present is almost truly impossible for you humans. 24/7 at least. Oh no, that needs more time. What the fuck am I doing? I'm flipping it too early. With a spoon, no less, nonetheless. Mm. Ooh, next time we're gonna get red wine and we're gonna make a glaze. Y'all are gonna eat that shit up. Mm. It smells like potato. I don't know why, but they smell like potato and Greek people. I'm not Greek. You Greek? Fresco. But I actually used to work at a Greek deli. It was named. Actually, I'm not gonna name. Well, you know what? I will. Publicity for them. Athens Greek imported foods, I believe. Let me tell you, working there, I really experienced a couple things. Mainly a lot of crackheads. Cleveland's known for that. Shit, I'm in Cleveland. If you're ever in Cleveland, the number one thing to do, leave Cleveland. Don't stay here. Don't be an Ohio guy. It's she's not worth it, guys. Ohio, she's not in. I know she's hyped up. Not really. But no, Ohio's not it. Don't come to Ohio. No, my true dream would be one day to move out to California, mainly because I love the warm weather. Oh, that's the rice. I got scared. She bubbling. But yeah, California would be amazing. I love it there. I love the skating culture. I know I always talk about skating. Just let me yap. I love the fucking weather. The weather's what I love. It's not too cold. It's not too warm. Unless you go to certain parts, okay. It's not like here where weather's just crazy. I like consistency. Just like my meat. I want it to be fully cooked. Not fully cooked, but this I want to be medium rare. Then we're gonna do one more flip. And then we're gonna do like a minute here. Maybe I should talk a little bit more about the food. No, I just don't feel like it. Well, please leave comments about questions you want me to yap about, because I'd really appreciate that. It'd make my life a lot easier. Plus, it lets us connect with each other. Like, baby girl, I want to know you. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your voice. You know what? It actually doesn't look that bad. I'll be 100% honest with you. I eyeballed this. Not the best. Definitely not the best, but not the worst either. The butter's a little burnt. I'll be honest with you. She's a little burnt. But we making it work. Burnt butter? I'm sorry. I know a lot of people fucking hate burnt butter. But I think it's actually kind of good. I feel like it gives it its own unique flavor. You know? She's underrated. Just like, wanna know what else is fucking underrated? Um, Sprite. Actually, no. Sprite is overrated. I take it back. Um, High No, that's overrated as fuck. Damn. What's underrated? Guys, comment down below things that are underrated for me. You know? And I'll rate them next episode. What's underrated? Tell me. What's underrated in this life? Wanna know what is? Schnauzers. I'm a schnauzer guy. All the way, ride or die. Now we're gonna cut this, and we're gonna darn tootin' hope that she's cooked all the way through. Okay? I'm cutting that out. That was a little bit corny, even for me. And I'm the master corn. Hey, you know what? She's medium. That's actually what I wanted. Medium. I'm actually really proud of myself. I'll be honest with you. I was not expecting this at all. Now, this mess, future Carlos problem. You see? This is why we love our future self. They do all the work our lazy present self doesn't want to do. Power of editing. Move you over there. Okay. Wow, look at that. You guys moved. What the hell? Now let's try our meat together. I want to taste my meat. I'm going to move you again. Give me a second. Don't get mad at me. Don't hit me. Okay. You guys ready to taste my meat? God, I've been dying to say that joke. Okay. We're cutting her nice and bloody. Don't neither hate it nor love it. I think it would have been better if I actually had the gyro. Okay. I know it's really sad. But anyways, I'll cut it to when the rice is done. I might eat one of these because that's how hungry I am. See you soon. I just want to thank for whoever's watching this, if anybody watches it. And I was your host, Carlos. You could call me Lolo. Prefer Lolo. And next time I promise the quality will be a lot better and all the ingredients will be fully cooked. I'm really hungry and I'm gonna go eat.